Well, hello, Mike.
Hello, Jack.
How you doing, buddy?
I'm good. I'm good.
While we wait for nightfall.
I'm getting the chat up here so I can read.
Right.
Yeah.
What a place here, huh?
Yeah. Temperature's coming down, which is good.
Yeah, it ain't 992 degrees with humidity of 16,000%.
Let me drink some juice.
Yeah. This is just hydration water.
We're gonna need it. Hey, CP said hello.
CP, hello.
Oh, Scared Silly, hello.
Scared Silly, hello. Thank you for joining.
How's everybody doing today? So what do you think? We'll do a little Q&A, huh?
Little Q&A.
Hey, Pat. Pat Schaefer's on. He said
Pat
hello.
Schaefer is the man of the hour.
It's weird because I'm reading the chat, but I also am in the stream, so I'm watching us with a delay.
Yeah.
So it's kind of weird.
Kind of weird.
Hey, the truth is in the background. What's going on?
The truth.
Weasel's here.
Weasel, Mr. Weasel.
What is up, everyone?
We got to get Mr. Weasel on a podcast with us.
Valerie Little said hi, guys.
Valerie, how you doing?
CP wants to know if it's hot enough for us.
Oh, man. Just sitting here. I don't know if you could see the sweat, but yeah.
And sun's going down, so the temp's coming down. That's good.
Yeah.
Brian's on. I think that's Brian O.
Caffeinated and motivated.
Southwest Michigan.
Southwest Michigan in the house. Hello.
That's kind of close to us, right?
Yeah, that is.
Or no, wait, I'm in the wrong direction. My bad. Southeast would probably be close.
Southeast. Southwest is close. I mean, yeah. Michigan and Atoll is what, 3 hours away?
Yeah. Kathy M said hello, everyone. Vincent.
Vincent, Kathy M, hello.
What's up, guys? You guys got the night off from hunting. Well, no.
No, we're actually waiting for nightfall here.
Sally Joe is here. She said hi, Jack and Mike.
Sally Joe, hello. Thank you for your service.
So a nice film for a walk. I got something in my way here. I can't see it. Oh, from our hike with Mike and Jack. Hike with Jack and Mike.
Hike with Jack and Mike. Snack with Mike and Jack.
Ramona.
Hey, you
Ramona.
You want to replay the high five here?
Oh yeah, there it is.
All right.
That was a good high five.
Yeah.
I had a freeze frame of it. I put in the group chat too.
Yeah, I got it.
We were vertically suspended.
I might get that picture taken and blown up and put it on my wall.
Ramona's here.
Ramona, hello.
Let's see. Brian said, I'm smack dab between Grand Rapids and Kalamazoo.
Ah, you're really close.
And Tammy said, hi, guys.
Tammy, hello.
Rob said, hey, I need to pay attention to your notifications. LOL.
Yeah, this was just a pop-up. We were sitting here talking. Decided to do a little Q&A, you know.
A little Q&A, and we are going to do some filming tonight, so our night is just getting started.
Yeah, waiting for it to cool off.
G&B. Gaya says hello.
G&B.
Gala, is it Gala? Yeah, Gala, I think. Gala says hello.
Gala, hello. Thank you all for being here on such a fast notice.
Yep, thank you.
Thank you.
And I guess that's the G and B. That's the G for G&B. Is Gala, I'm guessing.
Yeah.
Is that right? Where are you guys, Brian said. Well, Northeast Ohio, not too far from home.
Yeah, we never give out the location.
Yep.
But we are in Ohio, Northeast Ohio.
Yep. We're in Summit County. Summit County.
Yeah. So how's everybody doing tonight? Hopefully good. Blessings going out to y'all. It was a hot day today.
Yeah, I hope everybody's staying cool.
Yeah. In that AC.
You all got a sweatband on, like me, to keep you from sweating everywhere?
Yeah. I think I got DEET running down into my eyes. DEET sweat.
Yeah. Keeps the mosquitoes off the eyeballs.
Yes, it does. You get to see the finer things in the woods.
Well, I guess if anybody wants to pose any questions to us. That's kind of what we wanted to do, just a little interaction. Maybe if anybody had any questions that you want to ask,
Yeah,
feel free. Shoot them in the
great.
chat. Okay, Brian was born in Dayton.
Dayton,
Oh,
Ohio. Nice. Well, this is funny. Is he the one from Michigan, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so Dayton, Ohio, you were about 3.5 hours away from us. If you still live in Dayton, Ohio, and now that you live in Michigan, you're still 3.5 hours away from us.
That's how you look at it, I guess. And,
Absolutely.
Ghost Ranger popped in.
Hello, Ghost Ranger.
Belladonna said hello.
Belladonna, hello.
Tammy. Wiser Rock, I think is how you say it. Wiser Wreck.
Yep.
Hot and humid in Michigan.
Hot and humid.
Tammy.
Thank you all for joining on this hot day, this hot afternoon. It's just still hot.
Yeah. Oh yeah. It's feeling better though. I have to admit.
Yeah.
I'm starting to cool off a little bit, so that's good.
Absolutely. So any questions out there, we will answer them.
Let's see. CP asked if we're going live tonight.
No, we can't, CP. Not from this location.
Yeah, service is terrible.
Yeah, the service is horrible. Horrible.
Danny Staten, he said greetings from South Carolina.
Danny, South Carolina. Thank you for being here.
And Scared Silly has a question for us.
Scared Silly.
Yes. So, do you feel the presence of the forest beings before you see anything? That's an interesting one.
Can you read that a little bit slower?
She said, do you feel the presence of the forest beings, before you see anything?
You know what? We were walking up here, and I had a feeling, something in my head said, look down at the rock. And I looked down, and there was tons of rocks, but, you know, that was just a feeling. So, yeah, kind of.
We were talking about that.
Yeah, we were talking about that same thing.
Sometimes I get feelings that something is by or near, but I don't always see it. It's
Might
rare
have
that I
to
really see
speak
it.
up so that...
Yeah. Oh yeah, we are on the other side of the camera, huh?
Yeah, we are on the other side of the
I'm
camera.
gonna scoot closer.
Okay.
Saying sometimes I get a feeling like there's a presence nearby. Whether or not the presence is like a physical being, sometimes I'm not sure, but it happens and I don't usually see it. You know, the times I have seen something, I actually don't know. I mean, I really don't think I felt the presence. It was just more like when you just see something all of a sudden, it's more of like, you know, a surprise and a shock.
Right.
So I can't say that I ever felt the presence that I've seen before, but I do feel presences. I just don't always see them.
Right. But they know we're here before we even get here.
And
that makes sense.
So we got some
they know
questions.
we're coming.
We'll try to get to them here. Let's see. Boy, you guys are really chatting away. Let's see. Are you going live tonight? We got that one. Okay, Vincent. He asked,
hello.
hey guys, I've got a question. How does things such as the insane heat and also wildfires affect Bigfoot? Or are they able to detect danger like some other animals can?
Well, I'm sure they could smell it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm sure they pay attention to wildlife, what wildlife does around them. I mean, if you lived outdoors, you know, we noticed birds. Like if we're coming up, we know, you know, it's like they're telling on us that, hey, there's people in the area, which will definitely alert other animals, you know, so absolutely. I imagine they use water to cool off, or, you know, naturally it's cooler in the forest than it is out in the sun. But that's why we like we like to watch waterways, you know.
Where do you guys do most of your investigations? Local? Asked Brian.
Yeah, we do local. We've been out to PA this year, which we got 2 more trips out to PA, and then we're headed into New York.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
CLIB.
Yeah. Meet them halfway.
Sure.
And
Anybody else here?
Yeah, we have claims that we put out for the beginning of the year for you that don't know this. We got 6 claims this year. We've hit all of them except 2. The 2 that we have to hit, we'll go back and hit, are the ones in PA. So that's, and then that clears it up for the claims, and then we can get into our home area and start to travel.
And some new people joining. Littlefoot's grandma's here.
Littlefoot's grandma, hello.
She said she sees things in the tree line behind us.
Oh, sure, absolutely. I keep looking that way because I got a feeling of something watching us from
Yeah,
that
and
way.
we were just talking about that.
Mm-hmm.
LIB's here. What's up, buddy?
LIB, hello.
And Alan's here.
Alan, hello.
Randy Morgan.
Randy.
Oh, Sally Joe asked a question. Sorry, Ramona, I missed that. You guys are piling in some questions here. I'm trying to keep up. Sally Joe. Here you go. Wait, about the picture. Jack, that picture I captured in your last hunt at the caves, do you think that one was a wild woman like the other place?
Absolutely, I think so. Either that or it's one heck of a ghost that could really show up.
Belladonna, I don't know
But
if
that
I
was a
said
great
hello.
capture.
Hello, Belladonna. Um, let's see.
Oh, with that, real quick, I was just telling Mike, if you go back to that last video of mine of the caves, and you watch right off the bat, you get a hey or a hello from a woman. You can plainly hear it. I even mark it. Um, but within that, I just noticed today when I start walking through and I get done saying something like, okay, I'm gonna try to get over here in this area. You hear a woman say plainly, she says hello or hey. It sounds more like hello to me, but sometimes I listen to it and it says hey. But yeah, so with that picture, goes to tell me that there's definitely something there. But yes, Wild Woman, I 100% agree. But I just don't know how she's getting place to place with us
It's the
because she
same
looks.
woman.
Yeah, it's the same woman.
That's something interesting.
Yeah.
Um, Truth is in the background had a question here. Said, did you guys see that Bigfoot family in that knock up the cave wall?
No.
I don't
Weird.
know. Was there truth? I don't know. Was that a picture that was posted that we would have seen, or was this something that we missed? Um, maybe you could get a picture of it and send it to the group chat.
Yeah, another thing I wanted to bring up about that. If you go back to my video, on the wall, you'll see, if you're looking at from my camera point of view, on the wall to the left there looks like an outline of a guy. I say a guy because it could be a woman, but it looks like an outline of a guy. And it looks like his arms are down to the side of him, and there looks like there's blood dripping off his one hand. Now, we went back, and it wasn't there. I don't know if any of you has caught on to that, but man, you get a chance, really pay attention to those things on the walls because we went back and it wasn't there, was it, Mike?
No, I didn't see anything that resembled that area with the red and the what looked like the blood in the hands. There was nothing that looked like that. So
Yeah, when we went back, there was nothing like that.
that was something I don't think I've seen before.
Yeah.
Um, let's see here, Randy Morgan, Jack. It seems as though you used to get more encounters than you have recently. Footage and objects being thrown. Do you think they're just getting used to you?
Um, no. I mean, we still get the same amount, believe it or not. It's just we don't really say anything. I mean, when we went on that hike, we got a rock thrown at us.
That was
If you've seen during Trapper's Hike, hiking with Jack and Mike, there was a rock thrown and it hit a tree. We both looked and, we investigated it a little bit. But yeah, I mean, we call it out. I think it's the same amount of action. Um,
that was unexpected as heck. I have to admit
yeah,
that really caught me by surprise. But
yeah,
then at the same moment, when I heard it and I was surprised, I just was like shaking my head a little bit, like, you got to be kidding me. I'm like,
yeah, we're hiking. um, I think that You know, when you get something of so much, you just kind of,
Thanks, GMB.
okay, let's move on from it. Let's try to move on from it and see what else we can get.
Tia said, "Hey, Jack and Mike, what's up?"
Just I got a question like that the other day. Why don't you guys seem scared, and why aren't you running, and why aren't you not as shocked as we all are? And my answer to that is when you see it and you have it so much happen, you kind of get used to it.
Rob S is here. He said, "Hey, all."
Rob S, hello.
Let's see if I'm missing anybody here. Growl came from. I missed that. I didn't get all that there. Truth is in the background. Growl came from. Let's see. The outline. I got pictures of. Oh, okay. I see. The outline is what you got a picture of. Also, maybe that's where the growl came from. Could be.
I don't know. I never seen nothing like it. But that activity that night was so strange. I mean, I keep going back and I'm trying to burn all the evidence on a CD, and I keep going back and finding more.
That's funny. You're burning stuff on CDs.
Yeah, I know, ancient.
When you said that, I like scratched my head like, what? Like I never heard that before, and I'm like, whoa, it's been a while.
Yeah. Yeah, I try to burn all the evidence, write it down, keep it in a log, and then, burn the visual evidence onto a CD or drive. But drives get expensive, and, everybody, times are tough, man. You can't
And Ramona
keep
asked,
up.
she asked, Jack, did you look at your message, the messenger of those photos I sent you from the lady that cries?
Yeah. Oh, man. There's just so much.
I was trying to, I'm sorry if I'm skipping some of the comments. I was trying to make sure I get all the questions answered. Sharon K's here. Hey, Sharon K, what's up?
Sharon K, hello.
Yeah, Vincent said hit the like button.
Thank
Please.
you, Vincent.
Yeah.
Thank you, Vincent. Smash that like button. We are not sponsored by this orange cap at all.
No. It's a safety cap.
Yeah, we're just getting hydrated. They do not sponsor us at all. I gotta say that if we show stuff like this. So Orange Cap does not sponsor us.
I should ask, have you ever witnessed little people? I've got one thing, Rob, for that. When we did a live stream, it was probably like 2 months ago. I think it was over in West Branch, part of West Branch, off of West Branch, like trail. And I ran into something on my SLS that followed me around that night. Remember that? Roller woman named it Cutie Pie.
Oh yeah,
remember
yeah,
that
yeah.
Cutie Pie?
Yep,
and it was
Pie.
it looked like a very small mapping of a little person, and it was very small, but it continued to pop up as I kept moving along throughout the area throughout the whole night. It was pretty amazing. Oh, problem with the server. Uh-oh. Did we lose everybody? For a moment, if you guys are just getting back, if we kind of glitched out there, maybe we lost the signal for a moment. So sorry about that.
Are we still back?
We're back on here now.
We're back. Cool.
Tracy Dover's here. What's up?
Tracy Dover, God bless you. Thank you for everybody that sent out prayers to this man. He is a single father going through some stuff. Tracy Dover, prayers to you and
prayers
your family.
To you, Tracy. Hope, if you ever need to call and talk, if you need something, just give me a call.
We're all here
anybody
for you,
who's got my Facebook Messenger, you can always call me, especially Tracy, if you ever need me. If you ever need to talk or anything, man, just give me a call.
And Tracy, give me a couple days and I'm definitely going to donate to your GoFundMe. I feel for you, brother. I wish I can get down there and help you, man.
Goodens Auto's here. What's up?
Goodens. How you doing, buddy? Thank you so much.
John Watkins, what's up?
John Watkins, haven't seen you around in a while.
54 people in chat right now.
Hello. Thank you all for being here.
Hello, everyone. Dark Knight Cowboy, what's up?
Dark Knight Cowboy, hello.
Yeah, Tiny Person. Dark Knight said, one of the, that was from my camera that night, from my live stream. You can see it. I really don't know the title of that. Like I said, it was probably like 2 months ago. But if you look back, maybe I'll even post something as a little going back, looking at some of the things that I've captured, and look for that. But yeah, it was a little person, it seemed like, that kept coming up on the SLS. And what was really cool about it, I was talking to it, and it would pop up, and then I would ask if it could let me see it again, and it popped up again, and it kept continuing to do that throughout the night. I even moved to try to like just debunk it, and it seemed like every time I moved and then asked Cutie Pie, that's what we ended up naming the entity or spirit, whatever it was, kept asking Cutie Pie if it was still there, he or she, and it kept coming up. It was pretty amazing.
Yeah, it was neat. Different.
Yeah, it was different.
Sure. And guess what I brung tonight?
Oh, you got your SLS one.
Both of them.
Both of them? Ooh,
yeah, both of them.
Yeah, tonight we're gonna have pretty interesting.
It's gonna be it's a good spot.
Yeah, it's gonna be a good one.
It's a really good spot.
You guys are gonna want to see it.
Yeah,
I'm sure.
You'll
Constance,
be
what's
happy
up?
with this spot.
All right, let me see. I don't want to miss too many questions here. We've been chatting and talking a lot, and it's hard to keep up.
You're doing a great job.
I'm trying, man.
You're doing a great job.
I should have to ask if you ever witnessed it. Oh, okay, that was the little people from Rob.
The little people.
Let's see.
You know,
There are some questions coming up here.
I heard about the little people when I was younger. Little people of the forest.
Weasel said he'd like to come down sometime for a hunt.
Weasel, you're always more than welcome. Anybody is. I did put together the list. I was telling Mike I finished it today of the people that I picked for the hunt to come out and join us. So I will get that up as soon as possible and get all the information out to you all.
And Constance has a question.
It'll be fun. Can't wait. It's going to be a good one.
Oh, yeah. Mike, when you and Jack are together but feel different and hear differently, why do you not confirm EMF ratings? Well, I don't have my EMF detector out all the time.
Neither do I.
It's difficult because I've got a lot of things in my hands that I'm using with the lights, which is one of the more important things. So everybody's got a view. And I try to get the EMF involved as much as possible. But, and since we're moving a lot, it's hard to put an EMF detector down. But whenever I go stationary somewhere, I try to put it out just to capture it.
Right.
But that's a good point too, because I think about wanting to keep that out. But it's hard for just testimony if I have it out, but everybody doesn't see it. And then I see something, for everybody else to confirm it because it's not in front of the camera. And that's the problem. Maybe I'll find a way to mount it up so it's visible. I'll see what I could do.
Yeah, that's something.
It's difficult.
I don't really carry mine. I mean, I have it on me all the time, but I don't use it as much as I should. In some areas I do. Depends on the feeling that I get. I'll break it out, but it's more or less when you're moving around. In stationary, like you said, Mike, I think that's perfect to have all your equipment out and available at hand. But when you're doing something like that, I mean, it's really hard to carry everything. Make sure you people get to see everything that we're seeing, and that's the most important thing, I believe. Then we don't want to I'll set you down, pick you back up, set you down, pick you back up. Time we grab something, that feeling or things around us might disappear and go. Time we break something out, and it's like, well, we all missed it.
Right, and from time to time, if I do feel something, a presence, maybe I feel like a static charge, which happens sometimes, I will get my EMF detector out then and try to keep it visible for everyone to see it, just to capture evidence. If it corresponds, it goes along with it. But I try to do some stationary filming at least once whenever I film, if I feel like there's an area that might have some energy around, just to actually go stationary for a moment and see if there's something that will come to me and communicate. And then then the evidence on the EMF and the REM pod and the devices is important then. It's definitely would be nice to have an EMF detector visible constantly while we're on the hunt, but it's hard to make that happen.
Right.
There was some
and people are
comments.
different. So I mean, like It's hard to say. It's hard to, like, different things happen for different reasons because me and Mike are two different people, so we might not feel the same way. And this is another problem too. Been getting a lot of, when we see something out there, we'll try to explain it to you. Um, the walking leg, the smoke, on
Yeah.
that little short, I
Yep.
say, I see something look like legs walking. Now, if you look real quick, when I pan back over, you could see like a foggish thing, but you don't see legs, of
Right.
course. But I seen it, but the spectrum from the cameras are not going to pick up all that.
Right, and then sometimes it actually benefits the viewer more than what we can see,
Right,
and then sometimes it's actually our eyes, we can notice some things that the camera doesn't pick up.
right,
So that's why I guess
right,
having the testimony and the camera view for everybody to see and having a good lighting and everything's important.
right.
Um,
And when that happens, it sucks to take our word for it, but we're going to tell you, I don't, we're not going to, shoot the breeze to you.
right,
We're going to tell you honestly what we thought we seen.
right.
And like Mike said, the camera will pick up stuff that we don't see and vice versa. But I mean, I've been getting a few messages like that, and I totally understand it. Man, do I wish technology was they you know they were at the point where the camera could pick up
Be like human
every
eye.
spectrum.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's see. Becky Duncan, hello from Virginia. New to your channel and really enjoy the videos. Thank you.
Hello,
Yeah.
thank
Thank you,
you,
Becky.
thank you, Becky, for being here. We really enjoy your company.
Let's see. I'm gonna try to catch up. Um,
Thank
so
you for
you,
your
you
time.
can see I'm probably
Thanks,
behind everybody. So bear with me here.
thank you everybody for your time today. Thank you so much. I know everybody's got busy lives,
Polaroid
and
Cam. Tracy Dover. Yeah, I think actually the Polaroid Cam, I think has been something that has caught attention in the past as well, and it's probably why people are bringing it back. He's talking about paranormal world using Polaroid cams now.
yeah, because of the aperture, it
Yeah,
takes so long instead of click. You could change it to where it just draws in all those different spectrums, and you
let's
catch
see.
things that are different.
Valerie Little. So, Valerie, hello. If I missed you before.
Valerie, hello.
Let's see. What time are you guys going out? Well, pretty soon.
Yeah,
Pretty soon.
let me tell you, this one should be good.
Oh
I
yeah, this is a great location.
Yeah, I put up some info today. I did a lot of homework today um, on this topic, and I put some stuff out on the cameraman chat room, and so that gives you a little hint on what's gonna take place tonight. But really interesting area for all different kind of activities. So we got the word on it. Well, actually, we kind of planned this out a little bit.
Oh
This has
yeah,
been in the mix for about a
yeah.
month.
It's for about a month.
Yeah,
Yeah, we had our sights and our curiosity on this area, and we got opportunity to go check it out. So I think
yeah,
everybody is going to be pretty excited to see, because I have a feeling, it just seems like there's probably going to be some pretty good evidence we'll capture.
yeah.
All right. And Ken Miller said, "Do you think Dogman and Bigfoot are together?"
Hmm. I just, believe it or not, was reading some things about that, um, and everybody seems to think like a dog man is a Bigfoot pet. You know, their opinions on this. My opinion's a little different. I think they're separate. I don't think they hang out. Of course, they probably bump into each other, I believe, but yeah, I think they're separate. But there's a lot of people that say they roam together, and I always say, hey, my opinion, is my opinion. Um, there's no right or wrong to this. So, I mean, that's just what I think
Yeah,
by
and
my
I definitely don't.
experiences.
I don't have much experience or knowledge, with that. So I'm just picking up the experiences as we go, and I listen to what the cameraman and what others say who have doing it longer and more expertise or more experiences. So
Yeah.
Let's see.
But
If
I
I
never.
did miss questions, real quick, I just want to say, if I did miss questions, just post something so when I catch up.
You got a tick.
I got a tick. Oh boy,
Yeah, look at that fat boy.
tick crawling at me.
Tick crawling at
it's
ya.
like we were just talking about that. They're hungry. They're hungry tonight. It's hot.
Yeah, it's hot, so they're trying to
Let's see.
get some drink in them. And I don't want the drink to be me.
I just want to see if there's any new questions. If anybody.
Yeah, but to me, there's no right or wrong answer. I know I beat that up, and I enjoy everybody's input. That's how I learn. You know, and then you take the input and you weigh it out. In my experience with the Dogman and the Bigfoot, I believe they're separate. Um, you know, do they bump into each other? Sure, why not? You know, but I don't think Dogman is Bigfoot's pet, or he could be. I could be wrong. Like I said, we're all learning. But
Blue Jay said, "Hey y'all, what's up, Blue Jay?"
Blue Jay, thank you for being
Okay,
here.
So, I was trying to get to the questions. I've been missing a lot of some of the other comments. Ghost Ranger said, "Like dating." I'm not quite sure. I must have missed what you were referring to, but
Well, wouldn't that be something? A Bigfoot
Dogman
date mix.
Yeah.
You know, what would you call a youngster for that one?
Huh. A big dog foot?
A dog foot. Ooh, man. Hey, there's something. There's something for everybody. We might have to research that.
Hey, LIB, thanks for putting the links in.
LIB,
Appreciate
thank you. LIB doing work. LIB, throw your link in there. Make sure, please.
Oh, yeah. Get yours in there.
Get yours in there.
Probably everybody's already on there from here, huh?
Mm-hmm. And again, welcome to all the new members. Thank you. If I missed you on the Facebook page, I'm sorry. I try to get to it every day. I try to answer everybody's questions and in the community board on YouTube, Facebook. I'm also on Twitter, TikTok.
Yeah, Twitter. I'm on Twitter as well. It's MT Paranormal Life, but just one L, just MT Paranormal Life. That's how you could find me on Twitter.
The Twitter. So trying to get everybody in one big room so you can all talk and meet new friends and hang out and explore different ideas. And
some more questions. Rob asked, what are your thoughts, Sasquatch and orbs, or one in general?
My opinion is, and this is my opinion, where there's orbs, I've always ran into a Sasquatch.
And I think West Branch showed a lot of evidence for that.
Yeah. Yep.
Let's see. Some more questions. I know I'm trying to.
And in the caves,
backtrack.
if you noticed, there was like a handful of people that noticed the orbs.
Yep.
Like
I noticed one
flying
too.
into the equipment and then coming out, and you noticed one.
I
you
saw
followed
one too.
it.
Yeah, I was watching it.
And you were like, "What the heck?"
I was like the bug to a light.
And then and you were like, "Wow, that was strange."
And Vincent asked a pretty good question. Do you guys ever take still photos to try to get evidence or use different spectrums of light to pick things up? Well, the different spectrums of light is a really good piece of evidence with the floating thing in the red light.
Yeah,
that was
a
big one.
Yeah, we do red lights, we do blue lights. Sometimes you'll catch us during a live stream use the red lights. We've used the blue lights twice so far. The red jellyfish showed up in a cave.
I saw the photo that you sent me.
Yeah, showed up at Claim 3.
Yeah, and I'm a huge believer in using the red lights now. You know, I was kind of like wanting to get more and on the fence about getting them, and then I saw whatever that was, which if anybody hasn't seen that, from the Claim 3, I think it was, what was it, the second live stream?
Yeah, I think it was the Return to Claim 3.
Return to Claim 3. If you haven't seen that clip where the cameraman was using his red light and then something moves out and it's just right there by him.
Yeah, and then it just fades out real slow. If that's not some evidence. And I seen it. I seen it, and I called on the radio. I was like, I just seen something, and I don't, You know what? I'm not even gonna say what it was.
And that was when, like I had visitation. My kids were over, and I missed that hunt, and I was watching it,
Yeah,
and I was jumping up out of my seat when I saw that. I was like, wow. I'm like, what was that? I'm like, something was just right there. And when you see it, in my opinion, for visual evidence of something that is paranormal, that was probably the best I've ever seen.
yeah,
Because that was truly something there that was not normal.
yeah. And then I don't. I think Sally Joe um, caught it at the cave. I think it was Sally. I'm not sure right offhand. I'm sorry.
Yeah, the still photos too. There was one you took when we were on the one hunt. Remember, you took a still photo when the spirit talker said,
Said
"Photo,
take picture.
take picture,"
Yeah,
and then there was that weird like shadow or weird discoloration.
yeah, right in front of us.
Yeah,
Like, yeah. So the still photos that we try to get them out there and get them posted right away. And yeah, I mean, if you haven't been to the Cameraman Facebook page, that's where all the evidence goes. I mean, pop in there. You don't have to stay if you just want to see the evidence. It's nice to have everybody there checking it out. But hit the photo section
good night,
and look
CP.
at some of the evidence there. It's really great, and I'll tell you what, a lot of people put in time finding stuff in those photos and videos.
Yeah, great captures.
Yeah, great captures. Sometimes my jaw drops to the ground, going, "Holy God!"
Good night, CP.
Good night, CP. Thank you for being here. And
Let's
yeah,
see.
swing over there. It's in the links down below in the description. Like I say, great community, trying to do different things. Start a little chat up for the side. Working on a different chat for everybody. Um, the bigger we grow, got to kind of enforce more of the rules so it doesn't get out of hand and turn into a spam channel.
Yeah,
You
it's
know,
just like basic courtesy. Like
yeah,
everybody's entitled to their own opinions.
right,
Just how you know, nothing verbally abusive towards anyone
right.
is the
And
big thing.
yeah, we welcome all opinions there. There's no right or wrong answer. Um, there's no reason to argue over, you know, things in a chat room where say you're wrong and they're wrong. This is nobody owns a Bigfoot. I'm definitely not a scholar at it. Uh,
Vincent had another
so we keep the
question.
peace there, and it's fun. Everybody has a fun time in all the chat rooms.
Jack, sometimes it's hard to see the shadows or shadow people you see. Does the camera not pick up what you see with the naked eye? I think maybe we were talking about that. I missed the question when you popped it up, but maybe we answered that.
Yeah, it was. Sometimes it's like that. I really wish technology would catch up and even do a deeper spectrum on the technology than even we could see with our eyes. I mean, that would be great if we were live and you guys, everybody was like, to your left. Look there, we can't see it, but they can. But yeah, I mean, there's going to be times where we see it, and it's just out of the camera spectrum, and there'll be times where you guys and girls see it, and we can't see it, and I think that happens a lot more than it doesn't.
Let's see. Oh, hello there. Look at this puppy.
Hi.
It's cute. Let's see. When's Trapper coming back? Somebody asked when Trapper's back.
Trapper is on vacation, and Trapper is back. He got in about 2 or 3 a.m. last night, so
okay.
he finally got to sit on his couch. It's been about 2 weeks for him, so he's back. We're gonna give him a couple days to relax and get out of vacation mode.
Get out of comfortable mode. So he can get back out here and sweat with us.
But he's wanting to get back at it. He wanted to come out today, and we were like, no, just rest. I was like, just rest. You just got off the plane. You worked all day. Just get home, be with the wife, and enjoy the couch.
Yeah, and
he's ready to get back at it.
if I did miss some questions, if you want to throw them in there at the end again, in case I missed one, please do that. That way I don't want to miss anybody's questions, because it's kind of hard to backtrack right now because there's a lot of chat going on. So
Yeah, and this is, I mean, for everybody that's new, we don't stop because it's winter time. You know, we go all year round. We're out in the snow. I mean, did you hear that? That was strange. That was strange. But yeah, we're out all year round. Um, so
well, hello, Dan Sheehan and Raymond.
enjoy.
Dan Sheehan and Raymond joined recently.
Hello. Thank you. Thank you.
Let's see.
And again, if you haven't, hit that subscribe button. You know, you can always change your mind. If you don't like what we're doing and you're like, yeah, you know, this ain't my cup of tea, you can always change your mind.
Let's see. Vincent had another one. This little chipmunk just come running at me.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah. Maybe he'll come running up on my shoulder while we're doing this live stream.
Hey.
Vincent asked, have you guys heard Martin Grove's encounter with both Dogman and Bigfoot at the LBL? He said he thought they were working together. I can't say I have.
I haven't. But it don't, you know, it doesn't
Teamwork makes the dream work.
yeah, you know, if you're in an area where there's limited food, or, you know, instead of fighting for food, split it, you know. Yeah, I can imagine at some points they do. I also noticed activity is starting to pick up. Um, Last year, I went back today and was reading my notes from around this time last year, and yeah, it's about the same amount. So I wrote down getting ready for winter. So, you know, it made me think, okay, the activities started picking up. Um, they must be getting ready for winter, you know, again. So this is the time that if you're going to get out there, I would definitely get out there and, you know.
Thanks, Marshall. He said he loves the channel.
Thank you, thank you.
Yep. And John Watkins said Bigfoot is calling us. He also said he thought we had the best channel, and you had the best channel on YouTube. Thank you.
Thank you, John. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Best hunts.
Thank you. We try
see.
your best. Sometimes, you know, we go on a hunt and it doesn't, you know, produce much, but it's all in a feeling. It's all in a feeling. I think we're gonna have a good one tonight, though.
Yeah, definitely. Well, we're getting about that hour, huh? We should probably be getting ready.
Yeah.
It's getting to be just about that time.
Yeah. I want to thank everybody for being here. MT, drop your link.
My link on YouTube, MT Paranormal Life, on YouTube, and you can find me on Twitter. It's MT Paranormal Life, but just one L, so it's MT Paranormal Life. But that was what was available, so it worked.
Yep.
And check out the videos. I just dropped that new one from our visit at the caves, which was one of the probably most memorable times we've had there.
Yeah.
A lot of voices.
Yeah. We put in some work there, and
that's Craig.
You know, besides when I pulled the necklace off the tree, and it sounded like,
oh yeah, that's right.
That, I mean, just hell broke loose. Excuse my language, but there was a necklace on a tree, and pulled it off, and just, I mean, the woods turned on. But yeah. Check out the cave videos. This last one. Now, if you notice the guy on the wall left of the camera, and look what seems to me to be like the blood. On the second time, it's not there, or the first times, and
really, I guess you could put it to see that.
And there's your evidence.
I think we might
evidence of something strange.
We might be lagging some. Looks like the camera may have been lagging a little bit there, so apologize. Okay, we've got some more questions. Ramona asked, what's the difference between now and last year? Was there a big difference?
No, there's not a big difference. I didn't have a lot of data from early last year. So this year, I have early data, but I have a lot of late data from last year. So it's now we're getting, and now I can start comparing, what happened on these dates last year, to prior this year, and I can kind of combine them.
Yeah, and I'm I'm just coming around to almost my first full season. Soon as the late fall hits, that's about when I started. So I'll have more data once I go through the season to compare.
Yep.
But right now, it's all it's all new. I really don't have much to compare to. So that's going to be another part of the experience. That's going to be pretty cool.
Right. So now I'll be able to put in more information in the description of certain areas and tell you a lot more from last year. I can start putting in last year at this time. It was these kind of weather conditions, and go from there, and what kind of activity we got from last year to this year. So you'll be able to compare yourselves also.
Okay, let's see. Did I miss a question, Craig? Oh, yeah, you should try and find out what Bigfoot. I can't quite read all. Here we go. You should try and find out what Bigfoot calls itself. We may have asked that.
Yeah, we can do that tonight.
Thank you, Ramona. I appreciate it.
And we got to do the light test. So people have been asking there. They've been saying maybe it's too bright. Bigfoot don't like your lights. So I want to do a light test of you like 100 yards away from me and show them what it looks like.
Oh, okay.
Because on camera, yes, we do a good job on lighting the area. I mean, so you all could see. But I don't think the lights have anything to do with any interaction. Yeah, they might not run up into the light. The goal is to get them to do that, but I don't think the lights have anything. And I'll do a little presentation on that tonight in this
Yeah,
this video.
and I think the red light has shown to be useful for a spectrum to see some things that you probably wouldn't have seen otherwise, and the fact that it's probably easier on the eyes too. So if there are, beings out there that the light might affect, the red light is probably going to be something we could still get a visual and not um, cause that white light disruption.
Right.
So I like doing the red light.
Yep. Maybe we can do some blue
Trapper's
light,
on.
blue and red light. Hello,
Yeah.
Trapper.
Trapper, what's up?
Welcome back to Ohio.
Yeah.
Everybody misses you, including us.
Yeah, I hope you enjoyed the hiking video we did in your place.
Yeah, he said that he's got a choppy watch it. He got the choppy watch it. So some parts
Oh.
here, some parts there. But he was going to sit down tonight and enjoy his hike with Jack and Mike.
Okay, Tracy asked a question. Tracy, all right, let's see. Let me go back. Sorry, Tracy. Was it? Let me see. In the paranormal world, they're using a Polaroid camera. When action around the REM pod or cat balls, they take a picture and catch stuff. I'm not sure if maybe that was the question. Let me look back.
Yeah, I think that's how he.
Sorry, Tracy, if I missed that. It says hard to kind of keep up here. Was that was that the question, Tracy? I hate to make you type in it again.
Just hit Y for yes or no.
Yeah, there you go.
But yeah, come check out all of our channels, The Unknown Outdoors. If you go to the bottom of the homepage on the YouTube channel, my YouTube channel, you can get all the channels there. The Unknown Outdoors, Empty Paranormal Life, and more. Those are all my featured channels, the ones that I like watching. I wish I could put 5,000 of them up there, but you're limited. But there's some good ones there that I think everybody would enjoy. A couple Ohio ones and surrounding PA, some New York, so local to the East Coast mostly because I'm on the East Coast, and from the middle of the United States on, absolutely some Alaska in there and some Canada, but all those channels, those are the ones that, those are my picks. We reach out to each other and, more and more and start comparing data with some of them, and really good channels. Absolutely. Trappers on the Unknown Outdoors and on here. He's always a second camera. And we got Mike, MT Paranormal Life, does the paranormal and joins me on the Bigfoot side of it also. But it's nice to have him out here, so I know if it's paranormal or if it's cryptid.
All right, let's see. Did I miss? I think Constance, you said have questions to you in caps. I was looking for it. I'm trying to find where that question's at, Constance.
Or maybe she's saying have people ask
Oh,
questions
yes,
to you in
yes.
caps.
Okay, you're right. Okay, okay. Well, I think we're probably.
Yep.
I think we're running into that hour. I think we're
Yep.
probably gonna have to go because we got some filming and it's gonna be a good one. So
Definitely a good one.
you're gonna love this one.
We'll have it up in the next day or two. But again, get back to that cave one. And if you put headphones on, oh my God, every time I listen to it with headphones, I'm still finding more that I wasn't able to mark. And join the channel. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that like button. We appreciate you all. And we will see you on the next hunt. Thank you for joining the little Q&A. On the spot Q&A. Off schedule.
Yeah, just a little, waiting for the sun to go down. Wanted to give you a little bit of information and talk to you.
Yep.
And I guess if we missed your questions, if you could post them in the comments, we could get back to you on those.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, and Polaroid, actually. You know what, Tracy? I'm going to look and see if I can get my hands on one.
They sell them at Wally World, but are they
Oh,
the
do they?
good ones?
Yeah, I might try to look for
Older
an
one.
old one. And if
Yeah.
I can get some film for it, that's worth trying, I think. Depends on how much, I guess, the Polaroids cost, but I'm going to maybe give that a shot.
Absolutely. Well, with that said, I'm Jack the Cameraman,
I'm Mike, MT Paranormal Life.
and we appreciate you all for being here with
Thank
us
you all.
tonight. Hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't, and we will see you on the next hunt.
Good night.
Good night, all.